Yo, what's up guys? New video. Pretty different looking thing. I actually got lights right now. Look at that, lights. And I can also put myself in the dark. Wait. Huh. So yeah, bit of an upgrade of the set. So also looking at the other side right now that you don't see my bed over there and that kind of stuff. And I have potential to put a green screen on the back here, doing the robot. Okay, let's look at the siege. So the siege of today. Wait, my screen is over there. Normally my camera would be over there. Now it's over there. So I have to look over there, I guess. Whatever. Look somewhere. Okay, so first fight. Going in with the Rogue Gianna. Just a typical thing. Just a typical thing. And was this the fight? I don't remember. I think this was the fight. Yeah, double resist. So people have been asking me, does it fail? Does it fail if it's double resisting? Well, you still kill with S1s. So yeah. But I did notice we also have this team, of course, on defense, that this team is kind of figured out by defense. Well, you saw me 2-man it in another video, so yeah. So I guess it's kind of figured out how to hit this thing. On offense, still really good, but it's probably the last time I'll have it on defense in this case. Unless you can really spam it, that you have like, you have 10 Giannas in your guild, that could be a thing, then you could maybe get away with this. But now, I do not think so that it's good enough. But either how, offense-wise, still very good. Then, the second one is pretty typical team. I didn't know that it was full non-will. It was actually pretty fast though, but yeah, this team is just, it's very solid. In this case, I was like, okay, let's first push back that thing. I'll probably get another turn. Also, Carcano does so much damage on crit damage. It's insane. It's insane. Proccing for the rotation, doing so much damage on the S3 as well. Actually, the S2 does a lot more damage than the S3 because S3 is just stacking from HP, whereas the S2 is also stacking a little bit from attack, if I'm not mistaken. So, therefore, it's easier to stack that, but still, you don't need anything else than just a defense break, and you just do a lot of damage. So, Carcano, this team, I still like it. It doesn't lose often. Sure, there's some RNG potential that you could lose it, but I don't know. I kind of like this team. So for how the siege went itself, it was kind of even at the start, and at some point, we had a few losses in offense, and then they had a few losses in offense, and at some point we were ahead, they were ahead. In the end, well, you probably already know the results. They won. So this team was actually one of those teams, like, can you actually use it against this? Well, they had some reduction from water, which kind of make it a little bit tricky, but with this S1 damage, it still did enough. Normally, you kind of want to do an S2 rotation right away, which means you have 3 stacks. Or no, wait, you have 2 stacks. Because of having 2 stacks, this thing will give you another 3 stacks, which means you have a rotation where you can kill the Carcano second time right away. So you always have a dead Carcano. At this point, you kind of just want to make sure that the Molly... Let's actually speed this up because this clip is very long. So this is a 4-minute clip. Don't want to bore you with the whole thing. Then what you want to do at this time is you want to cycle with the Amelia to get as much stacks as possible. Get the stacks at the correct time. That when there is going to be a revive, you are max stacks, which is very likely. You kill the Carcano again. And after doing that probably twice, you get to the point where you will have a rotation where you can actually S3 Bolvik into S3 Reckless, which happens here. Oh, shit. So, yeah, after that, you kill the Carcano probably once or twice more, and then it's very simple. You see also the HP of my units is barely dropped at all. It's just a very tedious long fight. So, yeah, I think you want to keep in mind, I forgot for a second there that I didn't have enough stacks, but in general, you want to keep that you have enough stacks, and then you just simply kill it. It's gonna revive again, but if you have max stacks, you just put the stacks down to it, and you have the max freaking thing killed again, and it's actually very easy. You just need some brain to win this. So we had a lot of damage on the other twins the last time. We also have a lot of damage on this twin. Okay, I proc there, so because of that it killed, but I pretty much close to one-shot a Carcano next to a Molly with twins. Yeah, I guess they do enough damage, right? I guess they do enough damage. Too bad MST is not really meta anymore. We did use MST in the special tower that you cannot put attack bar increase and decrease. But with net 5s, it's still pretty counterable to hit that. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to have them on defense again. They're actually pretty fun units. Then hitting those guys once more. I knew that this one was completely off will, which kind of makes it easy. So in that case, you kind of just want to reset the Praha. This could be a little bit tricky if they would have started with stripping and that kind of stuff. That's also the reason why I didn't want to make the Wusa too fast. And therefore I could have put immunity up after the thing moved. So, but this is pretty easy. It's just TOA harding, man. You're just fight doesn't even take long, but let's still speed it up. In this case, I did reset the Terranese because, well, Praha was already pretty much reset, and you also want to reset the Ventilate onto the recap pretty much every time. So the moment you do that, then it's pretty easy. It's easy. You don't really want to reset the movesets, not really there. Then we had a fight I was already in before I hit the record button. A little bit tricky. Maybe the Dover of mine does do a lot of damage, so therefore I thought I could get away with it. That proc was kind of necessary. But we land bombs on all, which is the best case. That thing is also pretty tanky, so both units on the side are gonna focus my 2 units on the side, and therefore it's kinda safe that the Dover can do its own thing, land bombs, do stuff. Also this proc, not that useful. It's like, yeah, what I'm gonna hit, I don't know. Everything is kinda probably already dead, so... Okay, that thing actually had a lot of HP. Probably counter Lucian or something, but as you can see, the Fuki does a lot of damage to itself, that it makes it pretty much in range for bombs. So with Iris in the middle, I don't like the team as much. Then going in for a wonky team. Is the wonky team? I think it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but let's see how it goes. So it procs into a strip, into that. So actually my skill is stripped already. Getting an armor break or getting a proc at a time I don't want. Double proc even. So that thing doesn't kill. Too bad, too bad. Question is now, can I kill with these S1s? These S1s actually do a lot of damage because of artifacts, but everything is proccing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a 22% rate. So yeah, we have an issue that thing is gonna die, and it procced into a good rotation as well, which is not that beneficial for me. This thing with Lad, my friend, is pretty fast. Resistance on the left, not too beneficial. Another proc here. I was hoping for another more proc, but yeah, you can't have everything, right? So that is a lose. Was this the most consistent safe team out there? No, not really, because, well, I have high crit rate, but you have the Molly in there. It's just, yeah, no, this was... Then we have my typical team that I always use, that does too much damage, and... Let's see if it's good against a Terranese revive with a Lulu 100% rest and that kind of jazz. Let's see what it does. It pretty much kills your whole freaking team in one go. GG. And this team is just too OP. If you rune it properly, I saw Taki's use it. Don't want to trash talk Taki. I saw trash talk Taki. I saw Taki use it today. His Poseidon was really good runed. His Galleon was just accuracy. That's not what you want to have. You want your Galleon, damage, violent. You want your Tiana, damage, accuracy as one, landing the armor breaks, everything. So you have a lot of fail-safes. Then this team is good. Then a semi-mirror team that I used before, and I think this is pretty safe in general. And that's because Tessarion actually really counters the Carcano. Because if Carcano doesn't land armor break because of the passive, it's pretty much not doing jack shit. So I feel like it's pretty safe. Also, these 3 units are very good runes because I actually stole my best Carcano. I stole the runes of my best Carcano towards this Theomars right now because I don't use my Theomars normally. And so I was like, yeah, why not? Why not? It's Siege Tournament, we can use that. So in this case, it does work out really well. I do have Resistance Lead, which I think is better than Speed Lead here in general. But yeah, pretty solid team, pretty solid team. Let's speed it up a little bit because it's just cleanup duty right now. And sure, I get a little bit of damage up my ass, but Daydream heals for so much that you can totally get away with it. That thing dies, that thing is gonna revive at some point again, something like that. Resistance on that, armor break, no problem, no problem. Can we actually kill? We can actually kill. Oh, it's faster done than I thought. Interesting, so that's my 9th match. And then the final match, hitting this exact same defense again. I've been hitting this defense, I don't know, 7, 8 times? Probably put in it in thumbnail, I don't know. So, yeah, This one was pretty heavy on the procs. Sure, not the best team, but I'm pretty sure that with the rune quality I have, I could just win by rune quality, pretty much. So we had a double proc of the Carcano out of immunity, which is pretty bad. Double glancing there can happen. Still do enough damage because of artifacts. A single proc there again. Okay, we can hit that. Yes, sir, we can kill. This, I should have maybe done that on the Praha, but I was expecting that I could kill. Didn't kill. Procs out again. Yikes. Are we still in the Gucci? Armor break resistance. Was that the resist? Yeah, that's for the second turn resist, but not that bad yet, I would say. Can this kill? Doesn't kill. Has the revive up again. Does provoke, right? Doesn't provoke. Okay. I want to kill here on the left. Do not crit with like 92 crit rate. Yes, I know 92 is not 100%, but still the odds are pretty low. He procs there again, and we are pretty much done for, I guess. So we can kill that. He kills that. Does he proc? No, it doesn't proc. But yeah, this is pretty unkillable right now. So we were really close to winning, didn't win in the end. So yeah, that is what it is what it is. So not my best siege performance, going 8-2. My defense was really shit. It literally went like 1-14 or something. It's really terrible. So I guess New Era prepared really well. I didn't switch that much of my defenses. Maybe I should have. But in the end, our win rate wasn't too great. So New Era moves on. Is gonna play Squad 0 in the next round. Good luck to you guys. And for us, there's gonna be no Siege next week because the tournament's still playing next week. And then the week after, we will have Siege. But then we have Siege like early on, which is more messy. So I might bring back the 10 Gildongs offense or something. We might also switch something up in the guild that we get some new members, some whatever. I don't know what will happen. Often, like a lot of people leave guilds, like go to farming after the season. At least we get one Beta/Molly skin, so we get one of those. But either how, that is it for us for the Siege tournament, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. A whole bunch of more good stuff is coming out, and I'm gonna have some more progression videos in the future, so stay tuned for those. Either how, guys. Thanks for watching. Already said that. Peace.